now they're right to run. The 3-year-olds are set. Ready. Gates are back, racing. Mystical View, Snickerdoodle Dandy, both tardily out of the machine, dropping back Callaroo. Smashing the first to go from the inside, had won the start, but Western Empire also left very quickly. And the filly Shan Talks up there, beautifully placed on, settling down. Around them wider goes Solaya. The speed slackening now, and Solaya forced to go forward with Western Empire. Smashing wants to hand up, so Western Empire has found his way to the front. Western Empire had taken up the running here in the Lastia Classic by a length over Solaya. Smashing third, 3/4 all day session. Then Shan Talk, who got shuffled back on the rails now. She's there fifth. About 3/4 of a length away came Kiss on All Four Cheeks. Back on the inside next is Queen Brown, being closely followed by the stablemate Snickerdoodle Dandy, and also there in the middle is Empire Rain, the 3 of the Morton runners. Then came American Choice, who's well back with Mystical View, 3 deep, and near last is Callaroo. At the 400, they're about to corner up now. The favourite leads for home. Western Empire straightened in front. Solaya going better than it at the moment. Ranged up and got on equal terms. Shan Talk only a length and a half away, called upon. Down the outside is Kiss on All Four Cheeks as Solaya gets ahead in front. Western Empire fights back, but here comes Kiss on All Four Cheeks. Ranges up, grabs the lead, and Kiss on All Four Cheeks has won the Lastia Classic from Solaya and Western Empire. Shan Talk smashing behind them, a photo fourth. They were followed then by Mystical View. Next home, pulling up behind them was Empire Rain, back with Snickerdoodle Dandy, Callaroo. Then all day session. Towards the end of the field is Queen Brown, and at long last American Choice. Number 8, Kiss on All Four Cheeks. The Written Tycoon filly, trained by Danny Morton. Danny, having won this race back in 2016 with Lusaha, has done it with this daughter of Written Tycoon, Kiss on All Four Cheeks, who was all at sea on that terribly heavy track in the Champion Fillies, but of course she had run a fabulous second in the Burgess Queen Stakes to her stablemate over the same journey, and she's pounced on them today to beat 11 Solaya and Western Empire. And behind those was Shan Talk in 4th position. 5th is number 12, Smashing. 8, 11, 5, 13. It was Kiss on All Four Cheeks for Mrs. J.O. Sullivan and D.M. White by Written Tycoon from the former very, very good race-winning daughter of Blackfriars, Rosie Rocket, trained by Danny Morton and ridden by Brad Parnham. 2nd, Solaya by Toronado from Isola Blue, Lucy Warwick aboard for the Darren McAuliffe stable. And 3rd, 5, Western Empire by Ifraj out of Western Jewel, Grant and Alana Williams with W. Pike aboard. A length and a half as shorthead were margins. The time's 1:22.97. It's been a good gallop, 1:22.97, 34.78 the sectional there, and that's her 4th win now in 8 starts. She's a lovely filly. She's now won 2 of 4 this preparation, Kiss on All Four Cheeks, and she bounces back today on top of the ground here to win the listed Tab Touch Sir Ernest Lastia Classic for the Danny Morton stable. Next this afternoon, the Glenroy Chaff Scale Stakes over 1400 at 10 after 4, and no alterations to come there. It's been a good carnival so far for Dan Morton. He comes up with another listed feature winner today, and of course celebrated a success in this race only back in 2016, Brittany.
What a season Danny Morton is having. These 3-year-olds that he has in his barn, it's serious ammunition, and today it's Kiss on All Four Cheeks that bounces into the winner's circle. You were hard-pressed to go one way or another. How were you during the run, keeping your eye on all of them?
A couple had torrid runs, but I was just trying to, you know, she actually had a very sweet run, Kiss on All Four. You know, Brad rode her a treat, obviously, and he knows her pretty well now. So, yeah, it was got the right run. Like I say, got the job done.
What were your confidence levels like at the top of the straight?
Oh, she'd had a sweet, you know, running transit, like I thought, and I know how good she is. So, yeah, I knew, yeah, I was sort of happy Pikey went forward and probably out of its comfort zone, which probably made it look a little bit better for us.
What did you make of her last start run? Was it the fact of that heavy track she just didn't like?
heavy track. You know, she actually raced very well on some heavy tracks during the winter, but we knew she was better off on the top of the ground. So when the heavens opened up that day, it was never going to help her. But luckily enough, she sort of bounced out of the race in good order, and we were able to get her here today.
You must be pinching yourself at the moment when you look around your barn and the horses that you have. Is it just a case of you've got the right horses in the stable at the moment?
Exactly. You know, we're lucky enough to, you know, have some, you know, probably high-end horses at the moment and got them around at the right time. So, you know, it doesn't always come together, but luckily for us this season it has.
Right now it is. Enjoy this. Well done.
Thanks, Brittany.
Danny Morton, Kiss on All Four Cheeks victorious, and Brad Parnham's with Scott.
Certainly is. Brad, nice run today by the looks.
Yeah, I sort of came out a bit neutral. I didn't want to fire her up. And then I was fortunate enough that I just lobbed into a nice spot, and I probably didn't really need to go around Ash Maley's horse, but in the end, she was too good anyway.
Makes no difference in the end. Considering that Willie Pike got left out in front of Western Empire, is it fair to say they were going pretty slow?
I mean, it didn't seem a strong tempo, but I was fortunate enough that my horse settled. Like, that's been one of the biggest battles with her is just trying to get her to settle. And today, Danny had her spot on and she settled good. And when she's like that and she's on top of the ground and not on a soft or heavy track, she has a real devastating turn of foot.
KC, what are your hopes for her in the Kingston Town?
I've got my fingers crossed with her. I think if Dad has got her anywhere near her A game, she's going to be one of the ones to beat for sure. Obviously, it was a bit of a disappointing run last start, but I just got to trust that Dad's done his job and he's got her firing. And if that's the case, I'll just be looking to put her wherever she's happy. And yeah, like I say, if she's right, she'll be right there.
Congratulations. Good luck, Brad.
Thank you.
Kiss on All Four Cheeks takes out the Tap Touch Sir Ernest Lestier Classic of 2020, defeating the 11 in Salaya. Western Empire in for third, and Shan Talk runs fourth. 8, 11, 5 and 3.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling.